Boys, we're back. Episode 2 of the Spurs MyNBA series. Let's get it. So just a few housekeeping things before we get started. Since I last saw you, I have decided to do this like we did our 2K23 Lakers series. So we've gone real player percentage for the shooting, except I'll try free throw timing with user timing. Last year it was glitched. You couldn't do one and not the other. And the reason for that being, I've downloaded some realistic sliders. So hopefully we get a similar experience to last year. And I've also lowered the contract negotiation and trade negotiation by 5 just to make it a little bit more realistic, because sometimes the negotiations are way too difficult for default settings. Then I think I upped the re-signing aggressiveness by another 5 points, so that's up to a 60. Lowered all these morale and chemistry ones as per the last episode. So it just came out today as well, or yesterday, I think, from when you're watching this, maybe 2 days, I'm not sure. But regardless, campaign was waived by the Spurs. Now, in our series, I think I'm going to keep him because I think he can be a somewhat decent contributor and get us something at the deadline. So I think we're going to rehabilitate him a little bit and then just see if we can even get a second round pick. That would be good. One more thing I wanted to mention is I've updated it to 8-minute quarters, and I'm only simulating or normalizing the minutes. I think in 8 minutes, we should be able to put together a real statistical looking NBA game. And then this will just make sure it says they played accurate minutes. Doing that, it'll get way too much, and I don't want to play a full 10-minute quarter or 12-minute quarter match, but we can play that by ear and see how we go. Additionally, the Spurs just came out and said Vic will be starting at power forward and not center, so I don't know how they're going to do that. Maybe start Zach Collins and bring Jeremy off the bench, or maybe one of these two. I'm not entirely sure, but I think for the start of this series, I will be starting him at center. And as I said, I actually want to get him some small forward minutes at some point in this series. So whether that's making his backup position small forward or actually moving him to a full-time small forward, we'll see. But for right now, we're going to start like this. And thank you to everyone who voted in the poll. So pretty much unanimous decision, as I was hoping. We're going to be playing the Mavs here on opening night. So we have Luka and Kyrie going against Wemby. So this should be fun. Let's get into it. All right, let's get it, man. So I did just complete the Mamba challenges in my own time. So that was pretty exciting. And now I did also just play some free play matches against one of my friends, and we learned that the Mavericks are insanely good, which I guess is nothing too crazy because they do have Luka and Kyrie, but we are going to the line immediately with Vic. So let's see. I don't know his free throw. We make that. Free throws have been weird this year, man. Like, they're harder to green, but they're easier to go in when they're white. I don't know if that's leading into having different shot timings. Shot is up. Luke is probably going to cook us. Oh, he misses that one. And Vic gets a contest, and we don't get the rebound.
This one for 3. They get it again.
Wow, he's really just getting bullied there by Dwight Powell. I guess his strength isn't too crazy. Now, I did work on my dribbling a little bit as well as my shooting, so hopefully that's improved, but I guess in this series it won't matter too much unless we decide to go to player shot timing. But I guess we'll see how good these sliders are, because it's all new. Even the slider/roster creators haven't had a lot of time to update these things.
Doncic passes to
We got Vic guarding Luka, and he manages to rotate over and get the block there on Dwight. Let's see if he can cut, and he does. Just go right over him. He misses. Things are different this year. I'm on the right side because they moved the scoreboard to the left, which is actually fine because I noticed there's a lot of other things in the menus as well that are on the left side. Okay, but we do get an open 3 there for Keldon. He can't make that though. Damn. See, that's where having your own shot timing will come in handy. Luka hits a step back there. Wow, he hasn't hit that either. Maybe these sliders aren't the greatest thing in the world, but as I said, it's still new, so we will see how we go.
for the Dallas Mavericks. Still without a basket.
Good contest there, but Kyrie just makes it very early. Yeah, cool. So I think that is an example of the sliders working. Now, we shouldn't really win this game, so I'm not too upset if that's what the go is. Right now, we're just running a lot of pick and roll with Wemby, but we might also have to see if we can get some plays going. He does have 6 points already. He's just too tall to guard, man. I love it. Let's see. He's got... I thought he had Luka switched on to him. Let's see. They've got his ball handle nice for a big guy. And let's see. Can we get around him? Just go up, fade away. He misses. Brick. That was bad on me. I apologize.
Excited to see what he can do. Here's Powell.
Oh, we get a block there. Wemby just says, not in my house, man. Is that 2 blocks already? I feel like, yeah, that's 2 blocks already on 6 points on 50% shooting. Nice. And just thinking, I think we'll start this series at 1 game every 2 weeks. And then as we progress, we might make it less common just because we want to get through multiple seasons, I think, with this sort of team. We want Wemby to progress and all that as well. They're We're gonna leave him open. Shall we shoot that? Ah, yeah, I didn't think so. I don't have shot timing on.
Doncic passes to Williams.
Grant Williams, please don't hit that. He does. Damn. All right, so there we go. We go down by 2 points. Let's go up over Kyrie. Damn, dude, he's little. Now that I'm thinking about it, it might even be best to sim a couple quarters because that does inflate the points by a bit. Luka just goes straight past. Damn, man, there it goes. So we might just do that, actually. We have subs on auto. We'll have the play calling on auto. Actually, defense can be manual because that's fine. Offense can be auto. And then late game fouling we want on manual. So what does it want us to do here? Just a simple little corner screen there for Vassell. Can he hit that? He can. Bang. Beautiful. So there is a 3. I think just with a young team like this, running plays would be definitely advantageous, especially because we have Vic. Try to get him some open looks. He looks like an alien, man. That's crazy. Step through here and go straight up for the reverse. He misses that? For real, I think that was just trash spacing because he brought the other guy over. And Vic gets stuck and he can't get the block that time. I guess this is the young team experience, right? And Zach Collins can hit that, but our spacing is just atrocious and he bricks. Why was there 3 dudes in the paint right there, bro? That's ridiculous. Maybe they just don't trust any of our guys to shoot. Drop step there for Wemby and just straight over Grant Williams. Cool. So that's what we need to do for at least the first year until he gets his ball handling up. Just go for all the mismatches, which with him is a lot of players.
Was touted as the next big star.
Although strength does matter a lot this year, so I guess we'll see. Maxi Kleber just greens a 3 in my face. I guess we will see sort of how much that affects Vic, because I know he doesn't have the greatest rating in the world when it comes to it. We'll just hit a little step back there. No way he hits that. Yep. That was stupid. That's definitely not in his game. And then Jaden Hardy just gets an easy bucket. Cool. So we're down 11 to 17. And then just a garbage pass from Campaign. That's literally the only reason he's on this roster. I guess that's why they waived him in real life. And they hit another 3. Cool. So we're down by 9 to start us off.
To the wing, right side.
And we hit Malachi Branham in the corner for 3. He can't make it. Vic gets the rebound and he just goes straight up with it. He misses again. He's serious. Wide open. That's definitely the sliders. A little bit annoying. It should be 13 to 20. But that's fine. We'll take what we can. Vic has gone to the bench. I'm terrified because we have literally no offense to our literal no offense team. So hopefully this backup unit can get something done. I mean, I guess Devin Vassell's the guy I trust the most, as I don't know how that wasn't out of bounds, but let's see if he can hit something. A little mid-range there. That's contested. We do get the rebound there out to Reggie Bullock, who is a good 3-point shooter, but he misses because of course he does. I feel like I might need to just play with shot timing to at least give myself a chance for those shots to go in, and Luka hits that. Yikes, 22 to 11.
Tremendously well. Jones, the pass to Kleber. Oh,
as we get a contest on Kleber and it still doesn't matter. We're down 24 to 11, man. This is obnoxious. So I guess on the bright side, this gives us, what do they want here? A post up with Reggie Bullock? This is awful. At least this is going to give us a chance to, I guess, play the worst teams or the not so good teams and actually be sort of competitive, as Derek Jones Jr. just goes straight up. We need a timeout, dude. That's crazy. Hey, Jones back in. Let's see. Hopefully he's a little bit of a better creator than Campaign was. So they want to give that to Zach Collins, and then I don't know where that was going. We probably didn't wait long enough. Then we'll just take the mid-range. If he's going to leave him open, that's why. I can't trust anyone, man. That's crazy. And they just get an alley-oop there as well. So I think we're going to get blown out this game, unfortunately.
Time to gel together. Now the Dallas
get around there. No, but we do get a foul. Okay, so we will take that. This will hopefully be our first bucket in a long time. I think I hit that okay, slightly early. Let's see if we can green this one.
Obviously a heavy emphasis on 2 things.
And that one's slightly late, so you can see how fun free throws are in this game.
The feeling is the mid-range.
But I think I might have to change it and just have my own shot timing, just because this is not extremely interesting right now, especially because we're about to be down by 20. Holy crap.
Collins with a screen on Irving. Collins out.
Pick and pop there with Zach Collins. That was nice. Can he hit that? He can. All right, cool. So, I mean, it was more competitive, definitely in the Lakers series, but I think in most games in that series, we were the better team. Definitely got to run this sort of just like a college team, I guess.
Here's Jones.
And a screen here from Zach again. Zach goes over for a midi, I guess, and he breaks. That's definitely where I need my own shot timing. Kyrie is definitely going to score this. There's no way he doesn't. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
By 18.
Right, so I think in the second half, I might just try user timing and see how it goes. Because I know you definitely can, and that's not a foul somehow. Okay, and we'll try to hit that with Keldon, and that's also a break. I know you're supposed to use user timing with these sorts of sliders, but I think just for this, we'll have to try without it. Yeah, because we're getting destroyed, which makes sense. They're the better team. I have the 2 star players, but at the same time, like, I want it to be fun and somewhat competitive, at least for myself, I guess. So Vic can come back in. Yeah, as I said, I was playing, you know, just playing out with one of my friends, and he was using the Spurs, and he did not miss with Jeremy Sohan. I swear on my life, that was absolutely ridiculous. I was trying to get a drop step there, but I guess 2K had other plans for me.
2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far.
There's no way he makes that. Cool. All right, Vic already has 8 and 6, which is nice. And then let's just go straight up there. That's an and-1. Come on, Zach. That's so weak, bro.
2 from the free throw line. You know, Grant, looking back to the Spurs, tough last season.
First one is up, and it is good. I think, yeah, so we will go to shot timing in the second half. We'll see. Of course, he misses that. Vic, though, with the rebound, he's just a monster. I definitely should have gone straight up with that. I sold. I was not paying attention. Well, we'll see if it makes more sense to have... As Luka hits a wide open 3. Yep. This is ugly, but we will see. We'll see if it makes more sense to have the sliders on with my own shot timing, or if we should just go to a standard difficulty. We'll definitely see. And there we go. Vic hits that one. So he has 10 and 7. I mean, he's doing fine. It's just the rest of the team, I guess. I mean, he has 10 and 7. He's shooting horribly. Part of that's on me, part of that's the sliders, and he's also got 7 and 2.
Inside.
Oh, there's no way, dude. Luka's so hard to play against. This is tough, man. Maybe I should have gone to one of the worst teams.
Marked it down low that time. Got hit.
And Vic just gets a 3-second call after getting a wide open dunk. That's so tough. But again, I don't understand why there's 3 people in the paint. That's kind of crazy.
Pulls it.
Oh, good block there, I was going to say, from Vic on Kyrie, but of course they call it a foul. He's saying challenge it. Do we want to challenge it? I mean, let's see. It's very early, but I don't think it's going to matter anyway. We're not going to win this game. No, that's definitely a foul, Vic. I'm sorry.
Great precision.
Might also just simulate the third quarter and see if the AI can actually score, as Campaign just can't get around all defensive team Luka, I guess. And then we'll just go straight up with Vic. He does get fouled by Grant Williams. Okay. So he's about to have 12 of our 20 points. Just kidding, because I suck at free throws, so we missed that one. And we make this next one. It's actually kind of quick for a big man. That's what she said. So he does make that one. He's got 11 points. Definitely one to forget, our opening game.
Missing the playoffs, but before that, 22 straight playoff appearances.
We don't get a pluck, and we get another foul there on Vic. This is tough, man. Yeah, 45-19. We're definitely going to have to sim just so this isn't totally chalked in terms of the score. But we do get... That should have been an M1. Come on now. A foul on Kyrie is enough to knock him off. That's ridiculous. First one is good.
This is a hot topic.
Second one is also good. So Vic has 13 of our 21 points. So I think we definitely need to run some more plays. We get Keldon open for 3. Bang, he hits that. Okay, cool. Now we're only almost down by 20. So that's fun.
Pass to Sohan.
Wants Jeremy to post up. I don't know if that's really that clever. See, because now, yeah, the spacing just doesn't make sense. If they want to call a play there, why would you... I don't know, wouldn't you move the other guy out of the way? Let's see. Fade away from Vic. He hits that. Nice. Very good. So 45-26. He's got 15 and 8. Beautiful.
The pass to Powell.
I think I will go into Simcast just before the time expires, just so we don't have to go through all of the different... As Luka actually makes that, so we don't have to go through all of the different halftime shows, which... kind of cool, but also not when we're just trying to play a game. And we'll hit Trey Jones there for 3, and he bricks it. Okay, so let's go ahead and simcast this third quarter, because I don't think this is going anywhere. Go ahead and continue simulation. So 34, can we bring anything back at all? Does not look like it, so we'll just go a little bit. They do bring it back here actually, so maybe I'm just bad, but we'll go to about 3 minutes and then we'll jump back in. So we do actually have a lead. This is kind of ridiculous. We'll go to about 3 minutes, 93 to 91. It's sort of a realistic NBA score, but you know how scoring goes these days, so we might have to reevaluate that. Then let's go back to player timing. See, I don't know anyone's jump shot, so this might actually even be worse, but we'll see here. We just get right around Kyrie, but we cannot get the layup to go. I forgot that was going to be timed. Vic has 23 and 19, by the way. Not one single assist. I'll leave Kyrie wide open. Beautiful. So as soon as I come back in, we start losing. So maybe it's me. I'm the problem. And then we immediately get ripped. Okay, man. That's really good, as Vic gets a block there on Luka, who is on takeover. And that is not who I wanted to go to. I was trying to hit Jeremy, but I actually greened that. I'm not going to lie. I totally forgot that the shot timing was going to be on manual. But we'll take that. So if you're wondering why nothing popped up, I like to play without any of the cues on, including, you know, the green symbol, the logo or whatever. As Luka makes that, geez, that's definitely the slider.
Was there ever a doubt?
That's right, that is realistic. Luka is doing that. But yeah, I do like to play with the green, you know, indicator turned off, I guess. Just because, particularly when you play online, you sort of an advantage not letting people see whether or not it's green unless they have shot feedback on, but also just looks cleaner, looks more realistic. But it will pop up, you know, at the bottom saying if it was green or not. I'm just gonna off ball here with Vic. Luka's probably gonna cash that. He actually doesn't. Okay, so it's a 3-point game. I'm gonna go over here and then hit Vic in the corner. He's got Kyrie on him, so we're just going to go straight to the post. Even if they double, this shouldn't matter, and it doesn't. Cool, so that's a 1-point game. Maybe I did need my own shot timing on. Vic has a 27 and 20 game in his debut, by the way. Right now, that's ridiculous. And not one single assist, which is quite fun. I should have jumped at that. That was stupid. I definitely should have jumped. Don't need a 3-pointer yet, but I think it is going to be in our interest to do that at some point. Can we get around here? Jeremy, we're running out of time. We need to reset. I don't know what that play was. I didn't really like it. So let's go ahead and just go back to Jeremy here. Jeremy, please. And that is slightly early. Damn. Right, that's fine. We don't need to foul just yet. Unless Luka's left wide open and he does not hit that. Okay, cool. So let's just go through the middle here. That's not a foul. Vic is a monster. Holy crap. He gets that rebound. It's a 1-point game. Thank you, 2K Sim, for saving me. And Vic as well, obviously. But Luka has takeover. That is a little bit scary. Do I want to set this to double him? No, because he is an elite passer. But let's smother him and try to deny him the ball. So let's see if that makes a difference. Oh my God, he turns it over. He turns it over. He turns it over. We got a wide open cut and he pulls up. Why in the hell would you pull up? You had a wide open lane, bro. That is so annoying. Holy crap. I guess we've all been there, burned by 2K like that when you have a wide open lane and they pull up. I just hope we don't lose because of that. Just having a quick look after the simmed numbers. Vic's doing really well. He's shooting 50%, hasn't hit a 3, but 29 and 21 is ridiculous. 1 steal and 4 blocks. Keldon ended up turning it up as well. And then on their side, it's Luka and Kyrie. So hopefully we can pull this out. We do have a timeout, and we do have time after the shot clock. See, we would have been up by 1 had we have just gone for a layup. Was that Vassell? I don't know. Luka pulls that. Okay, timeout. We have 5 seconds left. Let's win this game. Let's put our best foot forward. So it might be that we put Zach Collins in at the 5 and Wemby in at the 4. Just so we have that extra bit of spacing. All right, Let's see if we can just go right into the post with Wemby. And we have 5 seconds. And we hit it. Oh my God, we hit it. 1 second left though. We're up by 1. Wemby, please tell me Victor Wembanyama just hit a game winner in his first game. Please. Now the question is, for defensive purposes, do we want Jeremy in or do we want Zach in? So our defensive lineup would be Cedi Osman at the 3. I'm good on that. So we might just bring Jeremy back in for 1 stop here and let Vic guard the paint. He also has 31. So if we win this game, that's an elite W. No way Kyrie hits that from there. If he hits that, we live with it. Let's go, boys. The Spurs win opening night by 1 point. Thank you, 2K Sim. Thank you, Victor Wembanyama. Let's go, dude. And so here are your final stats. Before it normalizes the minutes, I don't know how much that's going to do because they already played this much. Might mess it up, actually. But Vic would have had 31, 22, 1 and 4, shooting 13 for 25 and the game winner. So it was his night. And then we have Keldon Johnson here, who would have had 27, 6 and 3. He shot well. Devin Vassell with 15, 10 for Zach, and then everyone else pretty much falls off. So I think that was probably part of me having those sliders on with not my own shot timing. So hopefully now that we have it on, it's a bit easier, and also a combination of just not knowing the players, I guess. But Luka went off. He had 26, 15, 8 and 2. Kyrie 22 and 8. So outside of the top 2 guys, it was fairly similar spread on both sides. It's just that these 2 are scoring machines. And particularly with those sliders, it just didn't matter. When I actually defended them, I couldn't stop them. So that was fun, man. That was a good time. Got 300 VC for winning that. You love that. Yeah, so Vic would have played 36. Oh, I guess that's accurate. 38 for Luka. Sure, so that's the problem, right? When I do these series, I never know how to set up the actual gameplay aspect. Because if I go 10 to 12 minute quarters and don't inflate anything, then the score's going to be way too high. If I play a little bit in sim, that's a good option. But then if I'm getting blown out, I guess it's sort of unfair that the sim brings us back. And then if we inflate it, it usually gets out of hand. So I mean, you guys can definitely let me know what you think is the best way to go about it. I think I will simcast the rest of this week and next week. And if we have any close ones, we can hop in either to watch or to play, but we will see. So maybe the Rockets would have been a more fair test of our ability, but let's see here. So we actually start off up by 10 in this sim. Is this one going to be a blowout for us? It might be. Vic might just be that guy. I mean, he did just hit a game winner for us. So yeah, it looks like we're going to blow them out. All right, that's fine. I mean, I'll simcast the rest of them, and if it's close, I'll stop and let you know. Otherwise, we'll just go through the box scores. But through his first 2 games, Vic has scored 30 in each. So if you looked at his season averages across 2 games, he'd be averaging 30, 20, 1 assist, which is hilarious. 1 steal, 3 blocks, 47, 33, 83 splits. That is what was advertised. Everyone else around 15. And then over here, Amen Thompson only had 4 points. So he definitely won that showing there. So the Clippers next. Keldon Johnson has a day-to-day injury, but that's fine. Can just rebuild that and hope he's ready to go by the time we play the Clippers. And he's back. Cool. So against the Clippers on their home court, I'll let you know if this is close. And it is a tie game with 1 minute to go. We will hop into this one, but we won't play. I just want to see what the AI Vic is going to do. Also gives us a chance to see if that glitch is still in the game, where it's going to reset the camera, and it does. Awesome. Just go into there and say 2K. So it looks like everyone is on the court. They have the ball. Okay, so we need 1 stop here. Hopefully Vic can get a block or something. Guarding Russ. Russ will probably shoot that. Or not. He passes to Kawhi, who's guarded by Jeremy. That's not a bad matchup, but it is Kawhi, so he does score. Okay, down by 2. Player models actually look pretty crispy. They have Vic running the ball up, which is kind of cool, but I don't know if that is the best option right now. He goes into 2 people. He kicks it out to Jeremy, and Jeremy bricks. Yeah, that's it. I was like, there's no way we start off 3-0, right? There's no way. As Vic is guarding Kawhi, but he's just too slow, and Kawhi creates a mid-range. Of course he does. So that is probably game. I doubt they hit a 3 very quickly, or even a 2 here, to be honest. Get it over to Jones. He's dribbling, guarded by Russ. Over to Vic. He gets a decent look, but it's contested. All right, so that's it. We're out of here. That is our first loss of the season. Paul George and Russ both went off, and Kawhi actually, so they're big 3, quote unquote. Vic still has a good game. He hits 50% of his 3, so he's showcasing a bit of everything. He even gets 3 assists. But that's fine. We didn't expect to start off 3-0. Okay, next game against the Suns. I'd imagine we're going to go down to 2-2 right now. There's a bit of back and forth, actually. We're going to be up going into the second half, which is kind of crazy that we're in these games. There's no way we actually beat the Suns. So we're starting off the season 3-1. Beal would have had 31, by the way, with 4 and 8 assists. Wow, so doing what they need him to do. Vic, again, 26, 12, 1, 2. He's been phenomenal, man. We have a rematch against the Suns. There's no way we beat them again, right? Starting off, we are up again, 22 to 14. We'll see if we can keep this up. No, they do take it back here going into the second. That's to be expected. Back and forth here again. We keep swapping the lead. It is a 1-point game, 4-point game, and I think that is all she wrote. They do get us back. So we're starting off with a 3-2 record. Book has 28. Vic has 34, 5, and 3 with his 99 shot tendency, shooting 48, 46, 78 splits as a rookie. 28 and 14. That's insane. And then the last game for this episode here against the Raptors. Let's see if we can start off 4-2. Going back and forth with them. We go down by a little bit here. Down by 10 now. And it looks like we're not going to win that one either. So that is fine. We get blown out. We're starting off with a 500 record. Vic in that game, 17 and 15. So even though he didn't score, he still had a ton of rebounds. He's averaging 26, 5 offensive rebounds, 14 rebounds in total, 1.5 assists, 1.3 steals, 2.7 blocks. And he's shooting 40 from 3. He's the guy already. So insanely, we are starting off as a 7 seed, which is pretty good. Also, I just want to note the Blazers are 0-6. So Scoot, you're not Vic, I'm sorry. And over here you have the Hornets. So our next game would be against the Pacers, who have Tyrese, Ben, Buddy, Jarace Walker, and Miles Turner. So they could be a fun team to play. The Knicks, you know who they have. They have Brunson, Quickly, Barrett, Randall, and Mitch Robb. Wolves over here as well. And then the Heat over here with Jimmy Butler. I think because we did just play the Mavericks, who are a veteran team, we're going to go against the Pacers next episode. So go against another young team, so that should be fun. It looks like Trey Jones hasn't been bad. He's giving us 6.5 assists. He can't hit a 3 to save his life. Devin Vassell about 14. Keldon Johnson about 16. So he's been slightly better. So he might be the one we keep and we move on from Vassell, but we'll have to wait and see. And Jeremy's been god awful. So 5, 4, 3.5, 28%, 10%. So we might actually, for the next couple games, do something like this and just see how it goes. It can be our 6th man. We can give an extra minute there to Vic. So that's fine as of right now. That's all I really wanted to touch on for this episode. But you guys, please let me know what the best way to play the games is. If we want to do, you know, full quarters and play the whole thing and just let it be extremely long. Or if we want to play 2 quarters like we did in the playoffs of the Lakers series, maybe 1 and 4, and then sim the middle one so we get a semi-accurate score and they don't have to be super long. Or if we risk playing, you know, 4-minute or 5-minute quarters and just inflate it and potentially have games where we score 200 points, which I really hate doing. It skews all the numbers. Yeah, I'm open to any suggestions. Obviously that one a bit cheesy. We were down. We went in Simcast, they came back. It is what it is. I think I will keep my own user timing on for the foreseeable future, just so I can have some more fun. Vic starting off as an absolute monster. I can't believe he hit that game winner. So let's go. That was awesome. Yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy this episode of the Spurs MyNBA series. Next up will be episode 2 of the Earth 2 series, so keep an eye out for that. And then afterwards, we're going to have some other rebuilds coming, so be sure to keep an eye peeled as well for that. So hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you want to leave a like and subscribe, that'd really help me out. I really appreciate it. Thanks everyone who watched, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and peace out.